Gal Gadot is one of the most well-recognized actresses in the film industry. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Having started her career through her work in the Fast and the Furious franchise, she has gone on to prove her skills as an actor time and time again, starring in massively successful projects like Red Notice, Heart of Stone, Criminal, and most famously, her work in the DC Universe as Diana Prince in Wonder Woman and Wonder Woman 1984. Gadot was born into a Jewish family with roots in Poland, Austria, Germany, and Czechoslovakia. It is perhaps because of this that when the actress met the legendary Terminator actor, Arnold Schwarzenegger, instead of fawning at him and his fame, the actress thanked him due to his recent visit to Auschwitz, in Poland. Arnold Schwarzenegger is one of the most famous actors of the 90s, having made a name for himself through his many films, including The Terminator, Predator, True Lies, and Conan the Barbarian. The star has been vocal about his father's past as a Nazi soldier who fought in the war, something he found out much later in his life, as well as the actor's desperate need to right his father's wrongs. This is a story that has to stay alive. This is a story that we have to tell over and over again. I was the son of a man who fought in the Nazi war and was a soldier. Let's fight prejudice together and let's just terminate it once and for all, he stated. In an effort to do this, Schwarzenegger has done many different things, including visiting the Auschwitz death camp. Here, the actor met survivors and relatives of survivors of the Holocaust. Schwarzenegger also talked about how important it is for the events of what happened at Auschwitz to not be forgotten. Gal Gadot once revealed that after Arnold Schwarzenegger visited Auschwitz, she ended up having an encounter with him where she thanked him for visiting there. The actress elaborated, stating that she believes that it is very important to talk about what happened during the Second World War and the damage that follows people to this day. It was great. He's such a wonderful, warm, open man. I grew up watching his films. I still do, with my daughter. We just watched Twins the other night. We were actually talking about work in Israel and Austria, and I was thanking him for going to Auschwitz, to the camp, last year to visit, and to talk about what happened in World War II. And how important it is to to remember what happened so it will never happen again to anybody. We were talking about that a lot, she said. She also added that it is important to keep this conversation going as to stop something that horrible from happening again. Gadot then went on to talk about how she and her children are big fans of Schwarzenegger and his films. The actress revealed that she and her daughter have watched many of his films together, including his 1988 universe hasn't had a lot of luck in the later years of the 2010s with its major releases, but there is one movie that has managed to stand out from the rest. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. It is the Patty Jenkins blockbuster hit Wonder Woman, which many were expecting to do justice to the DCU after the critical reception that Suicide Squad received the year before. James Cameron happens to be one such celebrity who didn't like the movie for his own reasons. However, almost like a classic phenomenon of liking something you once disliked, James Cameron has gone on to reassess his opinion on the Gal Gadot-led movie, and he has now shifted his review of the movie to a much more positive note. And it surely did. Wonder Woman was the 10th highest-grossing movie of that year and even awarded director Patty Jenkins the title of being the female director with the highest-grossing movie at the time until Mom broke that record. When Wonder Woman came out in 2017, expectations of the movie were high from the higher-ups at Warner Brothers as well as from fans of the DC Universe. The movie was preceded by a poorly reviewed but commercially successful Suicide Squad in 2016, and this time fans were hoping that the Patty Jenkins-directed movie would tick all the required boxes this time round for the DCU. Critics were equally impressed as well, giving the movie applause after applause for its acting quality, visuals, action sequences, and so on. But one important figure in Hollywood failed to see all of that, and instead accused the movie of sexualizing its lead star Gal Gadot. After its release in 2017, James Cameron spoke to The Guardian about the box office hit. All of the self-congratulatory back-patting Hollywood's been doing over Wonder Woman has been so misguided. She's an objectified icon, and it's just male Hollywood doing the same old thing. I'm not saying I didn't like the movie, but, to me, it's a step backwards. Of course, this take from the Avatar director was met with criticism from many fans as well as from director Patty Jenkins herself, who said that James Cameron doesn't understand women. Talking with Time magazine, the 68-year-old director talked about how he has gotten a newfound love and appreciation for Wonder Woman over the years since that interview. Cameron said, "I don't have an issue with Wonder Woman. I loved the movie. What was elusive to me at the moment was it's okay if the woman wants to be beautiful and dress well, not for the male gaze, but for her own gaze in the mirror, right? I had maybe missed that part of it at the time. He further continues, and much to the incoming dislike from DCU fans upon hearing this, Cameron highlighted that director Patty Jenkins wasn't the first to have made a successful action movie. It was necessary to have a female director own a major action movie, though Kathryn Bigelow had been doing that for a while. Kathryn Bigelow, who in her own right is an Academy Award-winning director, and James Cameron have been divorced for quite a long time now. However, maybe he's just giving credit where it's due. In an interesting turn of events, James Cameron has now given a much different take on Wonder Woman. Nearly 6 years after giving that controversial interview, the Titanic director has taken a new stance
After Wonder
on the
Woman
Gal
in
Gadot-led
DCU.
movie. Gal Gadot should step into the MCU as this crucial World War Hulk character that is more than perfect for her. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. With the DC reboot already happening, it feels as if the studio has quietly said goodbye to the actress. While Gadot hasn't revealed if she will be back as Diana Prince, she did once exclaim she loved the superhero genre, perhaps hinting that she would love to play a superhero again, elsewhere. And where better it is for her to play a superhero other than the MCU. And so here is one World War Hulk character that would be more than perfect for her. Gal Gadot proved her tremendous acting prowess when she starred as Wonder Woman in the DCU. Her portrayal was regarded by fans as near perfect, with her dedication to the role drawing immense praise. However, her DC future seems to be over, for there have been no reports, confirmation, or even rumors of her continuing the role. Gal Gadot proved her prowess in a superhero role when she starred as Diana Prince in DCU. But with her DC future in limbo, it is but natural for the actress to make her way to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, especially since she is all too fond of the superhero genre, via RSNG. She further stated in the interview that she enjoys the feeling of power and leaning on fantasy adventure, hinting that she is more inclined towards strong superhero characters. And so what better character is there for her to portray than the Sakaran warrior Kyra the Old Strong? An important character from the Planet Hulk timeline, she eventually falls in love with Hulk after his exile to Sakaar by the Illuminati. With Marvel already dropping hints of a World War Hulk narrative, Gadot would be more than an excellent choice for the role of Kyra. Kyra is depicted as a strong-willed character, going the extra mile to protect her people, a character not too different from Wonder Woman. However, with her being more dark and complex than her DC role, the character would help her to show a different side of herself while also helping her to make a strong MCU debut. Gal Gadot has already revealed how her potential MCU casting would be, and among the plethora of MCU characters fans want her to star in, there is nothing more perfect than the character of Kyra the Old Strong. From her strong physical resemblance to her athletic build, Gadot can help Marvel bring yet another perfect live version of a comic book character to the big screen. Since the Heart of Stone actress is also an impeccable actress, with an amazing emotional range, she is the perfect cast for the deeply multifaceted character. Not to mention her huge global appeal and an already established fanbase could help Marvel revive audience curiosity, enabling the studio to potentially climb up the global